Alright, Rangers, welcome back to the command center. I think I've probably let you stranded just a tad too long, but in the process of getting all my stuff set up, and my internet browser is giving me a whole bunch of shit, so I'm just getting everything set so I can do a mic check for myself to make sure everything's coming through, and then we're going to get to some gaming and some news. Alrighty, let's jump into some AR challenges to make sure we get our fingers loose and ready for action. Oh, we got an auto host, Juggalo Clown, Hype. Alrighty. Let's do quarantine, because why not? Twitch alert, stuff's gotten sent out. Excellent. Alright. We're going to do this stuff, and while we're playing the game, we'll get into an actual piece of gaming news I'm actually interested to give with you.
Simulation activated.
Turn down my TV just a tad. There we go. Get wrecked, son.
We're just doing our job, Robin. I'll break your kneecap.
Get wrecked. Wrecked your shit. Get on the ground. And for a takedown. Hell yes. Oh! In your face! Oh! Crack! Are you fucking kidding me?
Running with Batman just cost you your life. No match for you.
Holy crap. Second fight and I've already gotten up to 3 stars. I've never done that before. Holy crap, this might actually be my best run ever. Hopefully it stays like that. We'll see what's going on.
Keep still while I charge you.
Oh, this is getting fucking irritating now.
Hit me, Robin. I dare you. Come on. Batman. Stop it. Cover me. I'm fixing this guy.
Up and over.
Still, it won't hurt. Did you get zapped, Robin?
Get wrecked. Oh, get jobbed. What? I hope you all saw that. That was grade A malarkey. Oh, the guy's on the ground. We're not gonna let you do the aerial, like, fly across the room and do a ground pound takedown on that guy. Nah, we're making him do this weird, jumpy, you're stuck in molasses move, and you don't get a combo. Oh, fuck you, game.
Predictable, Robin. Too easy. Leading you will be fun.
Alrighty.
Not moving.
Oh, fuck you again. What the hell?
You're better than this. No one got you now.
I hate when the game will decide, oh, magically the ninjas are gonna strike faster than you can actually fucking counter, so you can't do the thing.
Performing first aid. Come on, man, on your feet. Here, this should help.
Oh, F you.
Taking down. I've got one left. Make it count. Cover me.
See how much slower magically that was?
I said we make that man a widow.
Gotcha. I think now it's not gonna be nowhere close to my best score because of that bullshit round.
Simulation complete.
Yeah. I'm not even close to my best score. But that's okay, we got what I came for, which is a star. Boom, into the game. Alright, Rangers, we got some interesting news in the world of Batman. If you remember, for the last couple of streams, I've been talking about that there was going to be, at E3 this year, they're going to be talking about Batman. Well, apparently, a former employee of WB Montreal, which is heading up the new Batman game, was let go, and he kind of leaked things about the upcoming game. Now, take that as you will. You can not believe it or believe it. There have been cases, for example, like Fallout 4, Skyrim, a whole bunch of other games where people who leave the company or get fired leak stuff about the game they were working on. And WB Montreal went out of their way to pull that thread off the internet. So take that as you will. Now, the stuff they leaked, whether they're true or not, sound pretty freaking awesome. According to the leak, there's about 15 things that we kind of will ascertain from it. So, the first thing is, the game is going to take place 3 years after the events of Arkham Origins, which, if you remember my last stream, I was talking about, that is something I'd like to see. I was really wanting a more from W Montreal, and they're giving it to us in spades. Let's see, do I want those? Which is kind of awesome. It takes place 3 years after, which, since Asylum is the events of Arkham Knight is 10 years after the events of Arkham Origins, we have all that time to play with, even in the in-between spots between Asylum and City and Night. And they're going with staying 3 years after, so it's technically a prequel, which I don't mind, but because I liked what WB Montreal did. That being said, I don't know what to expect as a company, because I'm trying my best to not get myself hyped, because I believe hype is the literal worst thing that can happen for a game. Now, I should clarify. Promoting a game and being excited that it's coming out is one thing. Getting a hype train rolling from it is a completely different thing. There are plenty of examples of games being hyped and overhyped about for its release, and it coming out to either mediocre reviews or gameplay, and it's just god freaking awful. I have a good example. Do you remember when the first Watch Dogs came out? That game got hyped so hard. It was super hyped. Everyone was talking about it. They were doing their best to go out of the way to hype train that game. And when they had to push back its release date a couple times, they did their best to continue to hype the shit out of that game. And then what happened when it came out? If none of you remember, the game, from every person I've ever heard of play it, every review I've ever listened to, it is mediocre at best. At best, it is mediocre. And that is not good, because we had way over the expectations for that game became way too high. There was never going to be a game, because with hype, what happens is people start expecting what this game is going to be. They invent in their heads what the game will be before it's ever out, and when it does come out, the game can never and will never live up to what the gamer who is wanting that game, whatever was in their head, they will never get. So they get instantly disappointed and call the game garbage, even if it's just meh. They'll call the game garbage if they don't get what they wanted that was in their head. The game they invented in their minds, which will never be. They just cannot. They just say, oh no, that developer's just garbage. They couldn't give me the game I wanted, even though there's no way they could have known the exact game I wanted, because I literally invented it in my head. The Lara Croft came out early 2000s. It was before the reboots for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox. if I remember right. I can't remember the exact title. I think it was called Underworld. That game got super jobbed when it came to that. They pushed back the release date. They hyped the crap out of it, and the game was terrible. From every review I've seen, gameplay footage, the game was terrible. And it almost destroyed a company. It happened with Arkham Knight. I could see it. I saw it happen, and it really happened with one, the DLC, but two, it really hit hard when it came to the Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC for Arkham City and the DLC pack for the Batcave when it happened. And I know it is because I happen to be a part of one of the bigger forums online for Batman stuff. Like it's called the ArkhamVerse.com. It's a great site, great stuff to get information if you're looking for comic book news for all kinds of stuff, especially for Batman stuff. And the forums, oh my god, off the charts. Everyone with Harley Quinn DLC, what it could possibly be. They invented these scenarios and all this stuff. And admittedly, I was a part of it. I too got wrapped up in it, so I know how bad it can be. Now, I liked the Harley Quinn Revenge DLC. I didn't mind it too bad. But what happened is everyone was expecting the DLC to be like 6 to 8 hours long and have this massive story and all this stuff. That they were never going to get. And the game they invented in their heads just couldn't compete because they had invented this game and were expecting to get that game that they had no reason to expect to get because the developers didn't say anything, even remotely leading to the content they were creating in their head. And when they didn't get what they invented in their mind, it became garbage. Same thing with the Batcave. And I, too, this is the one that got me. The Batcave, when we announced we were getting that Riddler Challenge map for it, we were, oh man, I was coming up with, it could be a mini story like they did with the Robin DLC, or where it's you're chasing down Black Mask, or you're in the Batcave. That means we could probably go up to the Wayne Manor and see what that's like, and we're gonna see the Batcave finally. We're gonna see the Batsuit chamber, and we're gonna see all these things. And when it came out, oh my god, it was like I ranted for a little, like, not on the internet, just to myself while playing it. And then after I was done, I turned off the game, and and it took me a second, and I was like, oh shit. I had no reason to expect any of that stuff. What the hell was I saying? It was nuts. And that's what's gonna happen. I can see it. Hype trains. That's what happens, and I'm worried that's what's going to happen with Arkham Knight. I'm praying that it doesn't happen with Arkham Knight, with Insurgency. That's what the game title is, Batman Arkham Insurgency, which is kind of a cool name. And I'm hoping, praying that it doesn't happen, but there's definitely going to be those people who are going to be expecting these games. This game that's never going to happen. That's never going to exist. And I don't want that to happen because there is so much potential, especially with WB Montreal, especially if they learn their lesson from their first one. For any mistakes they made, any things that were glitched that they could have fixed, all that stuff. If they learn from their past and make a great game, it's going to be fantastic. And I am a big fan of the Arkham Origins game. I know we're kind of 50-50 in the Batman Arkham crowd for that, but it's what it is. I'm just hoping that's gonna be good. All right, I have the webpage up with facts on it, so I'm gonna go to our next one. Read the next one. I haven't read them all. I've only read like a couple things on it, so